A little girl was shocked to find out that her mother was just at their family restaurant, chatting with a male customer. At night, the man sneaked into their wine cellar with her mother. Curious, the girl rushed forward to see what secret was inside. However, she was caught by her mother and slapped in the face. Her mother warned her never to step into the wine cellar again and not to drink the wine they made. Hearing her mother's words, the girl went back to bed. She didn't know that her mother's hands were already covered in blood. The next day, while playing in the courtyard, a female customer from the restaurant came to talk to her mother. This woman's husband had been unfaithful, and she was very upset. She wanted her husband to come and drink the wine her mother made. Her mother whispered something to the woman, and soon the woman brought her husband to meet her mother. At first, the woman's husband wanted to leave because the courtyard looked run down, but when he saw her mother's beautiful figure and elegant face, he changed his mind. The girl wanted to stay and listen to what her mother would say, but her mother sent her away with an excuse. Meanwhile, the woman began to regret her decision and tried to convince her husband to leave, but he refused. Then, without giving them time to think, her mother took them into the mysterious wine cellar. The girl wanted to go closer to see what was happening, but found that her mother had locked the door. Time passed quickly, and 10 years later, the girl returned home after finishing university. She was surprised to find that her mother's restaurant was extremely popular, with people queuing from morning until night. To satisfy her curiosity about the taste of her mother's wine, the girl stopped a customer, paid twice the price, and bought a bottle of her mother's wine. As soon as she held the bottle, she smelled a meaty scent. To satisfy her long-time curiosity, the girl went back and poured herself a glass, ready to take a big sip, but her mother suddenly stopped her. To satisfy the girl's curiosity, her mother lied and said the wine was real grain wine, which she bought from the town. Without waiting for the girl to believe her, her mother comforted her a bit and left with the wine. However, the girl knew her mother had lied because she had already checked all the grain shops in town and found that her mother had never bought any grain. That night, the girl couldn't sleep, determined to uncover the secret of the wine cellar. So, she bravely opened the door of the wine cellar in the middle of the night. What she saw made her freeze in place. Her mother was wiping the cutting board with a bloody cloth. The basin had more blood than a pig being slaughtered. Seeing the girl, her mother was shocked and scolded her for not sleeping at night and asking why she was there. The girl gave a random excuse to get past her. Then, she directly asked her mother why she was still in the wine cellar at night and what the many shoes in the basin were. Obviously, the girl didn't believe her mother's words. Her mother had no choice but to play on her emotions, explaining that she had kept the girl out of the wine cellar for so long to prevent her from seeing how hard she worked and to avoid putting pressure on her mentally. After hearing this, the girl started to believe her mother's good intentions. But when her mother was trying to send her back to bed, the girl heard a strange sound, like a person making noise. Curious, she looked down at the wine vats, but her mother stopped her immediately, claiming that over the years, it had always been just the two of them living together, and there was no one else. But this time, the girl wouldn't believe her mother anymore and insisted on finding out how many secrets her mother had kept from her. Reluctantly, her mother agreed to satisfy her curiosity and lifted a wine vat for her to see. The girl found nothing but